Again, thank you very much, Brett, for joining us. And are you going to sit down and keep an eye on things here? Make sure we're safe? Great. Today we're going to talk about what you can do to help fight the bite. The warmer months around here, obviously we're in Michigan, so it's a very short, compressed summer season for us. And so what we want to do, and what we're talking about here, is allowing you the opportunity to enjoy the season as much as you can. Unfortunately, along with that warm weather that we get here, starting the end of April through the end of September, we have something called the dreaded mosquito. And they are abundant, they're annoying, but they also pose a health risk. And, as it says, they're useless. So, here's a little bit of math. I'm sure we've all seen numbers like this. Had no idea they were related to mosquitoes. This looks more like maybe our national debt. But what you're seeing here is, by the time, basically in a 1 month period of time, a single mosquito can morph into over 1.3 billion mosquitoes. Because the first mosquito obviously can have as many as 300 mosquitoes, which half of those are females. And guys, I probably, it goes without saying, but the females are the ones that bite because they need the blood to complete the reproductive cycle. So I'm telling you probably something that all the guys don't understand, but women, females bite, okay? So, as you can see, those 150 females can then have another 150 little mosquitoes, which can result in those 300 now females having another 150 each. And so by the time, in a 1 month period of time, you now have over almost 4 million mosquitoes. And that results in 1.4 potential billion mosquitoes in just a 1 month period of time. So that's alarming math. And like we said at the opening, you can see that along with the mosquitoes comes the diseases like West Nile disease, which you can see, unfortunately, Michigan has a heavy representation there. And then not only does our product or treatment kill mosquitoes, but it also kills ticks, which carry Lyme disease. And you can see there that, and I'm sure actually everyone has heard about some cases of Lyme disease are becoming more and more prevalent each year. But it doesn't have to be that way. And what we're going to talk about now are some things that you can do in your own yard to keep this from becoming a problem. First of all, one of the things we didn't have last year, and I bet you everybody thinks back, mosquitoes weren't an issue last year. That's because we had that drought last year. So we barely had water, let alone standing water. But water is a key ingredient for mosquitoes. So if you have standing water, you have a climate or the right environment for breeding mosquitoes. And like we just did the math, 300 mosquito eggs can be in one bottle cap. That's enough water for 300 mosquito eggs to be produced. So So what you want to do is eliminate standing water in your yard. And that's what the video talked a little bit about with the 5 T's. You want to turn over and dispose of containers that hold or contain water. You want to make sure your gutters are clean, because if there's standing water in there, all it takes is a week period of time and you've got a generation of mosquitoes. You want to periodically freshen up your bird baths so you don't have any stagnant or standing water in there. And then tarps. Tarps are what I would call the condominiums for mosquitoes. If you ever looked at a tarp, you know darn well that there's probably numerous spots that can retain water. And for a tarp, if you have a tarp in your yard, even if you don't have rains, you may be sprinkling your lawn or something like that. As a result, you've got standing water that are probably within a bundled up tarp. You would have literally an apartment building for mosquitoes to breed. So these are the 5 T's of mosquito control. There's tip. So tip over any existing things that hold water. We talked about bird baths. There are other things like like flower pots. Things that go underneath flower pots that they sit in. So you want to toss clippings, mulch, piles of mulch. You want to get rid of leaves. All these things are breeding grounds. You want to turn over the things that are in your yard. If your kids have toys that can hold water, turn them over so that they're not, when they're not being used, they're not capturing water, holding rainwater. And then you want to eliminate the tarps. And then the key thing here, and what we're talking about today, are the treat accordingly, or what we do, and that's provide mosquito or pest control. And for this, we offer a barrier spray. And what we do with this, we come out and we treat your property. We put down a perimeter spray, and then we treat any other foliage and trees or ground cover that's located on your property. This is a proven method, a proven product that we're using. It's effective. It's affordable. Put a price on being able to go outside and actually enjoy your yard, your deck, your pool. This is a formula that's derived from dried chrysanthemum flower buds. So it's a natural product. It's pet friendly. It's environmentally friendly. What we recommend is when we come out and do the spray, you have your dog, you have your kids go inside for a 15 and 30-minute period of time. And when we're done, they come back outside. It has dried after that 30 minutes. And at that point, they can go about their business and they can start to play again. Pets can eat the grass even. It's not going to hurt them. This is something that lasts for 3 weeks. It will last longer, but we have this thing called rain and things like that, wind in Michigan, which we have it all over the outside. So in a laboratory setting, this actually lasts 6 to 8 weeks. But given the elements, and given the fact that you have new plants that grow, new places that mosquitoes can hydrate and hide under during the heat of the day, which is when they don't like to fly around. We're 100% satisfaction guaranteed. And yes, even though you can do this just in your yard and be effective, we also offer something where neighborhoods can do this. So you don't have to stay in your own neighborhood, in your own yard to enjoy this, the benefit water and energy for them to move. And so over the span of their life, they can fly a long period of time. But they have to do so in short bursts. So when we treat the perimeter and treat your yard, those mosquitoes are even if your neighbor has a pond or something like that, they still have to, once they've left the pond area, they still have to stop someplace before they can continue over into your yard. So when they sit down, after we've treated it, they sit down and hydrate on your property. After it's been treated, they pick up this product, and within an hour, they're dead. Within the product is something that impacts the central nervous system, not only of the mosquito, but of the tick as well. But it doesn't harm your pet, it doesn't harm your children, it doesn't harm you. It just impacts and hits the mosquito and the tick. We also offer, for those of you who want a repellent. This is something that is an all-natural approach. But again, it repels, it doesn't kill. This it's a garlic oil-based product. It eliminates eye contact, and then it repels for 2 weeks thereafter. Obviously, the duration of that is going to be impacted more so by the rain, the elements. It's pet-friendly, it's environmentally friendly. Again, it comes with 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if you have problems again, within the 3-week or 2-week period in this case, we'll come back out and we'll take care of it. And we also offer neighborhood discounts for this product as well. Mosquito Squad is a franchise. It's based out of Richmond, Virginia. We have multiple locations within Michigan. As I said, Ken is the franchisee that's over in St. Joe, handling over to the Portage, Kalamazoo area. Myself and my wife, we handle the franchise that goes over to Marshall and then down to the state line. The applications, the options that we have for this, there are 3. I've talked today about the power sprayer that we do when we come out to your house. We also offer something that I can set on your patio and provide mist. And then that's a portable system. And then we also have where we can install an automatic misting system. That's pictured up here where we put in a tank, we put in the nozzles, we run the tubing throughout your garden area, and then all you need to do to activate that is to hit a button. We recommend you say, all right, time out, we're going to go inside to eat. You hit that button, you come back out, and it's like a new day. The pests we treat, obviously we do the mosquitoes, the ticks. We also offer an additional treatment for fleas and gnats. They don't necessarily reside in the trees or the ground cover. They're going to be in your grass and that in the mulch area. And so there's an additional treatment that we do, 3 applications, so that we get 3 cycles of and make sure that we've got that for fleas and gnats. But again, that's something to keep your house pest-free. Mosquitoes, ticks,